Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kristal.
How are you?
Can you?
Good, thanks. So we're back again to try do another podcast.
Do another podcast.
Let's see where this one goes. The first one was actually quite impressive.
The response was really awesome.
Yes, and I want to say thank you to everybody that did listen and sent me messages and phone calls. I know it's nothing fancy, but it means a lot that everyone actually took the time out, and even your criticism was constructive, which I'll say thank you for as well. And here we are again, trying again another one.
It really was positive if you think about it, because it was our first episode. Like, now that we've done quite a few, the constructive criticism is good.
It was fun. So Kelly, how was your weekend? Not your weekend, your week.
How
We
was
were
my
on
week?
No,
I was under
Friday.
complete attack this week. Let me tell you why. So last podcast we touched on being positive and this and that, but it's really hard to stay positive all the time.
So you went to a good mood this week.
No, it was a lovely week. Everybody's healthy and. But on Monday, I scraped my car. I haven't scraped a car in years. Years! And I was devastated. It's not bad. It's polished out. But anyway, that's how it started. And then on Tuesday morning, I woke up and I had a spider bite on my leg. And I got really sad because that means that the spider crawled on me
in your bed
while I slept and bit my leg. And now it's gross. And then on Wednesday, I took my beautiful, wonderful Nevaeh, who is my bull terrier, for a walk. So we're walking around the... I live in the estate. Yeah, I'm not going to say which one.
But hold on, you newly moved into
Yes,
the
so
estate.
we've been in this estate because we came from South Africa and we've moved to this estate now in November.
So you're the newbies of the estate.
Newbies of the estate, complete newbies. Like, hardly know anyone, wave, unknown. We haven't even made a ruckus yet. So anyway, I take Nevaeh, but I decided to go a different route. I'm in a little bit of a hurry, so off we go. And we're cutting through the complex and stuff, and there's dogs everywhere because it's pet friendly, obviously. So each dog has their go, but Nevaeh is not an aggressive dog in any way. She's really very chilled. She's really good with other dogs. She's amazing. She's very chilled for a bull terrier. So we're walking, and the next minute we walk past this one unit, and there's a little American Pitty and two other dogs, and they're going berserk at the gate. So she stops, she looks, but I just, I pull her, and she comes and whatever. So we get maybe, I want to say, 10 meters away from those dogs. And the next minute she just stops and looks back. So I'm just standing with her. And then she moves forward.
And her
she
head comes
pulls her
out.
head out of her choker. Oh my God. And off she goes. And she just completely sprinted.
Back
for
towards
the
those dogs.
American pit bull. So my phone goes flying. I haven't ran, I think, since I was about 19. I ran, okay? I air dove onto this dog. When last did you have a roastie on your hand and grazed your elbow like a kid? I'm on the dog. The dog's, it was bad.
So did the dogs get to each other?
No, because there was a gate in between, thank God.
Okay.
So I'll get Nevaeh in a headlock because I don't know if you've ever tried to contain a bull terrier. It's like trying to bath a cat. You don't understand. Then because she's trying to get free to get to them, she's yelping and she's trying to bite me. So I'll punch her in the head. Now, I've got her choker chain, but I don't want to put that back on her because now she's going to pull out of it again. So I've got to take the chain off the lead, interlink the lead through the handle, get that around her.
Was there any bystanders?
There was a lot of noise. You know when dogs are fighting, like that noise? I'm screaming. I'm laying on the floor, guys. If there's any camera footage of it,
But did anyone come
please
help
make
you?
contact. No. I'm pit bull terrier. No one is coming to help you. And I'm wrestling this dog on the floor. Eventually, she won't move. I have to pick her up. She weighs 40 kilos. And I have to carry her home. I'm beaten, bruised. My ego is laying on someone's driveway. And I'm thinking I'm all cool walking my bull terrier through the freaking estate. Get home, can't breathe, panicking, shaking like a leaf. My heart rate was on 192. So I'm like, well, today is the day. Today is the day. Now I've got to go back because I left the choker by the neighbours. It's like evidence. So I take a little quick stroll, look for the choker, and there's security cars everywhere.
Oh, because of the noise, because of the commotion.
I don't know. So I make my way back and I'm looking around and he's like, oh. So I'm like, sorry, I'm just and he points to the side. So he put the collar there. So I was like, thank you. So he said, have you got any idea what happened, yeah? So I was like, well, you know, and I'm that person. I walk with a lead. I'm good with my dog. She walks with me. I even carry little poop bags. I'm that person. So I said, my dog got loose, but I got her. And he said, okay, because some neighbors phoned in and said that there was a really bad ruckus going on.
So you made quite a scene. That's what I'm saying. You're the newbie.
It was rough, guys. I don't think I'm going to walk her for a while.
But it was just, maybe it's that leash you have.
No, definitely. But have you also ever tried to put a harness on a bull terrier?
No, I haven't.
Okay, yeah.
I've only had a small little
And this
fluffy.
is the first time she's ever pulled out of her choker. First time ever. So the harness thing doesn't really work with her. But yeah, I might actually have to put her in a carry pack in front of me and walk her around like that. Hey?
So what day was that?
That was Wednesday.
Okay, and then what was the rest of the week like?
Well, yesterday I went for a little treatment.
Yeah.
Like an aesthetic treatment. And I didn't mention anything to the family, to the kids or whatever. I don't have to. I'm going for a treatment. I do my things, okay? So anyway, I get home and my daughter looks at me and she's like, wow. Wow, what did you do? So I said, is it very bad? So her face is literally in the look of disgust. And her mouth is saying, no. So I leave it. And I said, you know what? It always looks like this. It's always, the worst is the
day, next day.
You know? Walking out this morning, my son turns around and looks at me. We're getting in the car and he literally just blatantly goes, why? What did you do to your face? So I said to him, I went for a treatment yesterday. They look the way they do now, but they will get better. And he's like, those are not getting better. Those are not getting better. So,
but the kids are the honest.
No, but that's
they really
what
are the
me.
most honest.
They rip me to pieces. Look what I look like.
Because I also did a treatment. I did a microneedling in the week, and you know, afterwards you come back and you read.
Beautiful treatment.
You really, really read afterwards, and the kid and my face was on fire because afterwards it burns quite a bit, and the kids were like, "Ma, what did you do to your face?"
No, they're brutal.
They really are brutal. But yeah, I've been doing quite a few treatments actually this week. I did the lasering on my face, which is quite good for pigmentation and scarring and stuff. And then I did the microneedling. And then I went to do a little bit of Botox.
Oh my gosh, have you heard what's going on around the Botox now?
Yeah, there's this huge thing going around with the people that are doing it that aren't even real
and
doctors.
That scares me because I am all for it. Half to the people that don't need or go for any of these. That is wonderful, but I'm not that. I stick it, lift it, cut it. I love Botox. Love it. But I'm actually scared now.
Yeah, it made me second guess because I was going to go to one of them because the lips were cheaper.
Oh no, obviously. But really, it's a telltale sign. But also, I suppose if their Instagram and the reviews and
everyone's going, it's not like no one went to this person. And then I was like, okay, maybe I should. You know what it is? Maybe you should try it. Just try it. Yeah. But then when this whole thing came out, it made sense. Where are they getting their product from? That they're literally
and we don't know any better.
Injecting in yourself. And I'm actually going to get one of the girl that does my Botox. Her name's Dr. Candice Armfeld.
Armfield in Brackenhurst.
Yeah, she's going to actually send me a voice note explaining what's actually going on. Because
so what is it? Is it basically like people are getting like knockoff
like fake stuff.
So like the fake Ozempic that went around.
Exactly. And so they're not on the board of the medical...
Yeah, so no health professionals can tell you what's in these injections.
No. So whatever... Apparently there's the South African Health Board, right?
Yeah.
So whatever Botox or toxins or treatments they're injecting into you has been approved by our health board. So the people know what they're injecting in you. If something goes wrong, they know how to treat it.
Yeah.
Now, these other guys that are from overseas and that are bringing it in, our doctors don't know what's actually in the tox that they're putting in you. And if something goes wrong, they don't know how to treat it.
That's exactly...
It's like the
almost
fake
word
Ozempic.
for word just quoted what a doctor told a friend of mine. So we were able to get an, what do we say, off the market Ozempic, like
Or call it black mark.
black market Ozempic. It said Ozempic on the bottle, the branding, this, that, the next thing, and everything. So it wasn't cheaper though. And
No, it was just you could get it.
Yeah.
You could get it readily available.
Yes, and because there was such a high demand for Ozempic, because everybody went completely berserk with it, using it for weight loss as opposed to people that needed it. Anyway, long story short, she ended up taking it to a doctor that she was seeing at the time for certain things, and she said, I've got this, I have no access to the original Ozempic, I'm going to use this in the meantime, blah, blah, blah. And he looked at her and he said, I cannot, okay this. I cannot say, do it. I have no idea what you're injecting into your body.
Yeah.
And then she said to him, well, how bad could it be? And he said, I have no idea what you're injecting into your body.
Yeah, so they don't know how to treat it.
I don't know how I will help you. I don't know what the side effects are going to be. And I don't know if your side effect will kick in straight away in a week or in 10 years.
Exactly.
I don't know what you're putting in your body.
And that's exactly what... And it was... I'm not running anyone down by all means. Each to their own to do what they have to do. But it was something that I thought was like, wow, that's to create awareness. Because I never thought of it like that, personally. And then when Candace said to me, but Kristal, for a few $100 less, you're going to go take a chance and you don't know what they're putting in you and you don't know.
And these people are saying they're doctors and they're not doctors.
They're saying they're doctors and they're not doctors.
Oh my gosh, that is so scary.
And their work's amazing because obviously they've studied some form.
Are they even using their own pictures though? How do you know that their work is their work?
That I don't know. But
if they're pretending to be a doctor, they're definitely using someone else's.
No, but I don't think it's they not. I think they have done courses. They must have done courses on how to inject, where to inject. But the point the doctors are making is, say they put a bit of Botox here by your eye and it goes behind your eye, it can cause blindness.
And paralysis.
Yeah, now the thing is they're saying they could be nurses and that, but they're not trained professionals on what to do if something goes wrong. And the doctors, they don't know what's in there.
What to treat it, how to treat it. No, that's really scary.
So there's a bit of awareness out there, guys. Just be careful.
Where you go, and especially on the gram. You see all of these things on Instagram, because I guaranteed 90% of the doctors are advertising on Instagram.
Yeah, and they're not that much cheaper than going to a real doctor. And is it worth...
Listen, if they're marketing it as a special and they say tox at 40 Rand a unit, I'm a bit of a gimmick slut. I might be
Would you really go do that?
You
but
see,
now I've just
explained
to you not to do that.
No, but what I'm saying is depending on how they're marketing it, this is how they're going to get people in. So they could say it's a special instead of us wondering, oh, why is it so cheap?
A real doctor or one of the fakies?
No, like the fakies, pretending to be a real doctor, but marketing it as a special. We're not in that. We don't know. We're not. If the original price was 1,000 Rand.
Yeah.
For 40 units, I'd be like, something's wrong. But if they're acting like real doctors, marketing it as a special, you're not going to overthink it and think,
no, you're just going to go with it.
Yeah, it's a special. Let me go try it out.
So moral of the story, guys, be careful. Think before you do it because things are going wrong in the industry. That's why there's been this big hype where all the doctors are standing together and posting and calling out.
And with the fake
these people
as well.
So just be aware. There's my little 2 cents of awareness out there. And then I am going to get a little voice note to add to this. Just explaining, obviously, from a more professional doctor's point of view. And then, so that's been my treatment journey for the week. I've done 4 things. How does my skin look?
Amazing. It really does look amazing.
Yeah, I think it.
But microneedling is literally one of the most phenomenal things you can do on your face.
Yeah, it was sore, hey?
Yeah, but it depends. You put numbing cream.
Yeah, but it wasn't sore during it. Afterwards.
No, but that's recovery. You must remember. So sore. You open the first layer.
It was burning really, really bad. And then after, the next day.
It's worth every burn.
Then it was really, really lovely. So, Kelly, in saying everything we've just spoken about the tox and the treatments we go for and that, the funny part of everything is how, I don't know from your side, but from my side, Mish thinks it's so freaking unnecessary. He can't understand why I go for all these things. And I just feel, I think as women, we do it for ourselves.
100%.
It's actually not for anything else. It's because I want to look after myself. I want to have nice skin. Why not, if you can?
Absolutely.
Why not?
It's also a form of self-care. But like Fabian's exactly the same in the sense where I could look like I do today, and he would want to take me to Tang for dinner and say, you look fine.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Also, complained about this morning what I woke up looking like, and he's like, but
Why?
you're beautiful. And I'm like, you lying bitch.
That's
Why do you
exactly-
talk to me like that?
And I tell Mish all the time, I'm like, you're such a liar.
I don't even ask him anymore. Do I look nice? You look amazing. You, please.
So then I argue with him because I'll say to him, like, do you think this girl's pretty or whatever? And he'll say yes. But now bear in mind who he's saying yes to is a freaking supermodel. Beautiful skin, eyelashes, eyebrow, amazing.
So what are you doing with me?
So then I say to him, but then why do you say that I'm nice if you're saying that that's nice? I said, you see what a hypocrite you are. I'm like,
Fabian tells me to calm down. I nudge him and I'm like, babe, you got to look at that. And he's like, what is wrong with you, please?
but how beautiful is it
I
to
do
see a
admire.
beautiful girl?
You hit the nail on the head when you said, I do it for myself.
Yes.
So yes, we do all these treatments for ourselves. But I can tell you now, back in the day, oh, how old are we? Back in the day when we would get ready to go out, a boyfriend would always say, geez, why are you dressing like that? Why you don't need so much money. I'm not getting dressed for you. I'm not dressing up for guys. I'm dressing up for the girls.
Exactly.
Girls, and you know what, you
women
can say what you want.
Exactly. Women notice each
Women
other.
notice each other. What you look like, what you're wearing, what makeup you're touching up with. I just like to look good, used to.
And I think it's beautiful. Like, I'll always tell Mish, look how beautiful this girl is. Look how nice her body is. Not from a jealous point of view. It's like,
No,
I
from
know
a
how
genuine
hard
it
it is to maintain a body like that, to look like that. I love it. I think it's beautiful.
The admiration I have for women in the morning that drop their children off at school in full glam, that blows my mind. That blows my mind. It is, because like I've said, I Adam Sandler to school.
Yeah, but that's just...
Hoodie,
that's
bomban.
you. But
Well,
hold on. It's not that you can't
No.
get
It's
dressed
not
up.
that I
You
can't.
choose not to.
Choose not, 100%.
You gotta
and I make myself feel better by saying I don't have the time
Yeah, but
right
it's
now.
you choose not to do it.
Yeah, well, I mean, take the hair, I wish I could be like those girls every day. And it's completely, it's easy for her. It's chilled.
Comes natural for her.
Yeah. And there I stand. I might even have mismatched shoes on. But you're 100% right.
But that's
it is
your
a choice.
choice.
So
You
I wake up
up-
in the morning, don't prioritize myself.
Exactly.
Get the kids ready. Try look for whatever
I
it
don't
is.
think it's you don't prioritize yourself. It's just, it's not your way. That's what makes
Anymore.
you Kelly. It's
Yeah.
two different people. I wouldn't compare, but I do think it's beautiful. And I think...
A while ago, I used to care about completely matching outfits and brands and everything being perfect. My hair had to be blow-waved all the time. To me, if your hair wasn't blow-waved,
I will
it's not
just...
done.
Let me butt in here. This is such a Joburg thing. I've never had those issues being in Cape Town. I do find Joburg people are very
status-oriented.
status. Where Cape Town people... A lot, like, you know what I've heard lately is how people say, Cape Town's so cliquey, Cape Town's so cliquey. And I disagree completely because I think the people in Joburg are so cliquey because of like what you're saying. They won't go out if their hair's not perfect, if they're not dressed to the nines. I think Joburg people put a lot of pressure on themselves.
No, I think that's lovely. I promise you now, if I had it in me, I would do it every day.
Really?
I really would. If I had it in. I stopped wearing makeup about, it's going on about now. I don't know what, I just stopped wearing makeup for a while. Like if we went out to a function or something, I would. But I used to not leave my house without makeup on every single day of my life. Every day.
No, I've never put makeup on. I put makeup on a rare occasion.
Now that's me now today. Rare occasion, hardly wear makeup.
Yeah, no, for me to even put anything on my face is a mission.
No, the face we got to look after.
No,
that's why we do the microneedling. That's why we do the tox. That's why we do the
but
lift.
we're
That's
back
why we
to
do the
beauty
filler.
again. The only treatments I use is the O2 serum from 6, which I absolutely love.
It is the best moisturizer.
I love the 6 products. And I think I use their sunblock. And once in a while I use the face wash. And that's me. That's my skin routine.
Yeah, but you do a lot of treatments. And like you said, you do it for yourself. It's the same as me. That's why we do our nails. That's why we do additional things that we do, which we should maybe think about a little bit more before we do them. But yes, think about what you're doing before you do it.
Yeah, but I enjoy it. I must say, I actually, now that I'm sitting thinking about it, I do a lot. Like I've done the microblading. I've done the lip liner, the lip color. I have done a lot. And I do enjoy it.
A lot, but not too much. It hasn't changed your face. I had so much Botox injected in my face at one stage. It was comical. I had no expression. You know, like you watch a movie and they like that drunk guy at the party.
Yeah.
I can't remember what movie that was. It's gonna kill me.
Yeah, just naturally.
Wedding Crashers, was it?
But it's natural. It's naturally nice when you do it a little bit, just to maintain.
And I don't think
everything.
anything's wrong with it. Like from brows to lashes to Botox to fillers to lips to, if you want to do it, do it. If you love it, love it.
And I must say,
and if you don't, that's also perfectly okay.
But the girls do look beautiful. And I've got this thing. If I see a pretty girl, hey, I go right up to her. And I tell her, you look really nice.
I'll go up to her and I'm like, where did you get that done?
And I say, you look beautiful. Because
what perfume are you wearing?
I think it's more of a compliment when a girl goes to compliment another girl instead of just standing there staring at her.
Yeah.
And she's like, what's this girl staring at?
That is our instant reaction.
Yeah, it's like, why is she it's so nice.
Meanwhile, you're admiring her.
So you're admiring her, so get up and go tell her, listen, you really look, I must tell you, you look beautiful. I often do that because I feel I'm not just going to stare at the person. I'm going to go tell them that they look nice.
It's a little bit odd.
It's not odd. I think it's so nice and like...
No, I'm saying in the sense of just sitting there and you've got this girl staring at you and you don't know. Is it going to be a compliment? Or are you going to ask me out? What's happening right now?
Yeah, so I think it's when someone puts in the effort, it's nice to go tell them that they look nice.
It's really, really, if you think about it today, it's gotten to the point where it's still a little bit sad. People don't clap for people anymore. People think it's actually weird to compliment
people.
And, you know, celebrate with them. It's gotten to the point where, and I'm speaking in general here, I'm not saying everyone, but so many people don't celebrate other people's joy anymore.
No, they rather keep quiet, gossip about it.
Yeah.
Instead of
turn it into a negative, pass a snark comments, and it's so
I must say that's one of my strong points as a person. You know, even if and there are obviously a few people that I don't know enough to say I dislike them or stuff like that, but I'll always turn around and say, you know, I can't judge that person, I don't know them very well, but let me tell you, from a business point of view, they have done so well for themselves.
Beautiful.
They're so successful. Like that's a strong point I think I have of myself. Is if someone's done good, whether I like them or don't like them. No,
that's it. You give recognition.
I will always say,
where it's due.
Yeah, I'll always say, you know, this and this, but let me tell you, what they've done with their lives is amazing. And I feel that people don't do that. People don't just say, you know, so-and-so's, they're not my favorite, but...
Yes, yeah.
You know, give the compliment.
Yes, it's always about the negative.
And people are quick to give negative, hey? They're not shy, but they're shy to be kind. And they're shy to be nice.
Well, when you are kind today, it's weird. Because I'm that weird person. I'm that person that walks in through the parking lot. I'm greeting the car guards.
Yeah.
I'm greeting everybody. It's weird. People look at me like I'm mad. Because I'm saying hello.
Hello to people.
Hello to the security guard walking into the shop. Hello to the teller. It's weird.
And it's okay. But the point is, it's okay to be nice to people.
Yeah.
You don't have to, like... Some people will see you and go, sure, Kelly really looks nice today. But they won't come tell you. They'll go gossip about it.
I don't know. If they do tell me, I get weird. And I'm like, happy birthday.
Yeah, but at least, at least they're telling you. Like, and take a compliment.
Yeah, sometimes you've got to learn to take a compliment.
You must take it because people won't also just say something if they don't mean it.
No. I know a lot of people that say things that they don't mean.
Really, I don't like people like that. I don't know anyone like that.
Up on that cross, no. Okay, so in closing for today, We're going to play the snippet from Dr. Candace Armfield for you guys.
Hello, beautiful ladies, and to everyone who's listening, thank you so much for having me here today. Well, at least through a voice note. I'm Dr. Candace, and I'm an aesthetic general practitioner practicing primarily in the south of Joburg, but I do function in a few other places. And I'm here to chat about a very important issue, which is that of non-medics injecting botulinum toxin, fillers, and other things into your face, as well as the use of black market weight loss drugs like fake semaglutide or tirzepatide, so-called Ozempic, Ozempic, etc., that has become really prevalent throughout the country. So why is this a massive issue? Well, first of all, it is completely and utterly illegal. I'm talking South African Police Department case illegal. So that means that if someone who is a non-medic, so in other words, not a registered medical doctor or dentist, and they are not registered with the HPCSA, it is illegal for them to be injecting you with any of these things or to be selling any of these black market drugs. So what is the other issue? The other issue is the fact that it is not safe. Medical doctors and dentists have learned our anatomy and continue to upgrade our knowledge when it comes to anatomy in order to optimize patient safety. If filler, for example, gets into a blood vessel, specifically an artery, it can block that artery, causing tissue necrosis, which is basically gangrene of areas of your face. Furthermore, if the filler gets into an artery that spreads up to the eye, it can cause irreversible blindness. Now, is that worth the risk for a few £100 less? It is a big red flag when you see that fillers are way undercut in terms of pricing. It means that the filler is not a reputable brand and is not actually legally being sold in this country. So are they getting their filler from Temu or Shein? Where are they getting their product from? Where are they getting their botulinum toxin from? Because I can guarantee you that the companies in South Africa will not sell these products to non-medics. In fact, they verify us quite stringently before we are able to open accounts with these companies. So what is actually going into your face or into your body when it comes to these weight loss drugs? It's not safe. It is dangerous. And yes, I understand the appeal, because if you find a lip filler for half the price somewhere else, it's very appealing, right? But at the end of the day, would you go to a neurosurgeon who was charging half price on neurosurgery? Or would you go to a cardiothoracic surgeon who had done an online course, and that's how they learned to operate on people, through an online course, but they have actual no medical background? It's the same thing, guys. It's a medical procedure. We are not beauticians, we are doctors, and we analyze a patient, we make a diagnosis, and we treat and make a treatment plan and use medical grade injectables in order to make you safe and give you the best results. So it's all good and well to look at these before and afters of these non-medics and say, oh, but they do a great job. But I heard that you guys were saying, are they really those photos, first of all? Second of all, it's very easy to edit photos, guys. Very, very easy to edit photos. And thirdly, maybe it looks sort of great in the immediate sense, but what is it going to look like in a month's time when that filler is settled and all the filler is migrated out because it's a dodgy filler and a poor injection technique? It is just not worth it, guys. That is my advice. At the end of the day, to be honest with you, if a non-medic injects your face, it's assault. And when it comes to the weight loss drugs, they are selling you black market products that you don't know what is actually going into your body. There was a warehouse that was stockpiling a bunch of Ozempic, and when they tested the Ozempic, they found tick in the actual syringes. Is it worth your life for a few £100? It is not. In my humble opinion, it is absolutely not. You are not just paying for the product that you're getting when you go to a registered medical doctor. You're paying for years and years of experience, years and years of learning and continuous learning. We as medical doctors and dentists, we continuously upgrade our skills, whether it be anatomy or further injectables, and we constantly are learning in order to make you safe and give you the best results. So that's my 2 cents. Hopefully we can chat more about this in the future. But yeah, take my advice, guys. Be safe.
We're actually going to try and see if she can make time to come on one of our episodes just to elaborate on what we've spoken about today and to give you like the proper doctorate terms, and warnings and stuff like that.
Yeah, and also to tell people about, because I know it's always changing in the industry, like all the new treatments that are coming out.
Yeah. That'll be awesome.
So that will be in our next one. And again, thank you to everybody for listening. And we will see you
later
next week.
Bye, Kristal.
Bye, Kelly.